In a Violent Nature is the newest horror drama directed by Chris Nash to hit theaters this summer 2024. I'm going to go ahead and give a spoiler warning right now because it is hard to talk about a movie like this without getting into the details, especially once you hear a little bit about this movie in particular. The general premise of the movie is that teenagers in the woods find a doohickey, monster wants said doohickey, monster goes to get doohickey back. Now, with a premise that airtight, you might think that this movie is non-stop action, edge of your seat, impact from beginning until end. But realistically, the majority of this movie is just focus shots of random items. Like about the first 10 minutes of the movie is just a shot of a tree with a necklace on it. And then about 70 to 75% of the movie just takes place from behind the killer as he walks through the woods. That's right, everybody. We get Slasher Killer Simulator 2024, the movie with this one. But how are the kills? I mean, after all, this movie advertises itself as having some of the most creative kills for one of the best slasher movies of the decade. Those are pretty lackluster too. For a certain reason, they're definitely nice and gory, but I feel like if a kill starts to take too long, I don't want to get bored with watching somebody be killed. There's one kill in particular later in the movie with the cop character that has a past with the monster, so he tries to stop it with his memory of how they did it before, which then leads on to, no joke, a 25 to 30 minute kill. Mind you, there is no music in this movie, so basically you are sitting there for 30 minutes straight listening to silence and woodcutting machinery. Or my favorite kill, where the killer takes a girl, busts a hole through her body, and then pulls her head through the hole to create a P shape just to throw her down a cliff anyways. This movie definitely suffers from too much of the wrong thing in my opinion. Whether it's too inspired by Jason movies, which this movie is pretty much a total ripoff of Jason, whether it's too little music, whether it's too long of kills, whether it's too long of camera shots on nothing, this movie suffers from all of it. And it ends up unfortunately being more boring than anything. Not to say that this movie is for nobody. If you're a fan of ridiculously campy, way over the top slasher films, then this is definitely an homage to those of the old days, and you will like this movie. But I would say that nobody, and I mean nobody, should ever pay theater price tickets to see this movie. Thanks for watching, guys.